I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Exceptional Family Member Program, or EFMP, Installation Orientation Training. This briefing provides an overview of what to expect during the EFMP Family Support, referred to as EFMP-FS, portion of the new EFMP Installation Orientation. My name is Sandra Nichols, and I'm with the Air Force's Personnel Center, Airman and Family Division. Joining me today is Ms. Kehinde Ashikoya Pamfield. Our office provides operational oversight to all Airman and Family Readiness Center programs to include the EFMP FS program, which is the Community and Resource Support Function. Your local EFMP FS coordinator is tasked with sustaining EFMP families, this includes adult and children, in place while supplying the necessary tools to help promote self-sufficiency. In many cases, the Airman and Family Readiness Center's EFMP FS coordinator will serve as the first line of contact for families.
We want you to understand the capabilities of the EFMP FS program, who our coordinators are, their roles and responsibilities, as well as local, state, and federal resources to meet your family's needs. There will be an opportunity to personally connect with your EFMP FS coordinator and ask questions after the orientation.
EFMP consists of three components, which includes EFMP assignments, referred to as EFMP-A, which processes assignments, applies Q codes, and assists members and their families with humanitarian and reassignment orders. Your local assignments team can be found at the Military Personnel section. This is the only location who can provide status updates for reassignments. Secondly, there is Efmp Medical, or EFMPM. They are primarily responsible for two actions: to oversee enrollment and disenrollment based on DoD criteria, and to manage the family member travel screening. Lastly, in the middle of the slide is the EFMP FS component, which helps coordinate and provide non-medical support services such as community resources, financial assistance, respite care information, and much more. The EFMP FS coordinator works together with the Special Needs Coordinator, or EFMP-M, staff located in the Military Treatment Facility. Your local EFMP FS coordinator can usually be found at the Airman and Family Readiness Center. Most importantly, our services are provided to all DoD ID card holders, not just active duty Air Force members enrolled in EFMP. All three EFMP components have an overarching mission to support our families, but each of us have our own respective roles and lanes of operations, as you can see in the visual.
Again, we are the community support entity of EFMP, and our mission is to enhance the quality of life of special needs family members.
There are 97 full-time EFMP FS coordinators and backup staff providing assistance at 78 active duty installations. Some installations have more than one full-time coordinator. Our coordinators are all professionally degreed, with most holding a degree in a behavioral science. Some coordinators are military spouses, and many have a special needs family member. The bottom line is, EFMP FS coordinators are understanding, dedicated, and greatly committed to providing EFMP families with the highest level of support. Q code numbers for active duty members have increased significantly over the last 10 years. The Air Force's EFMP team is now manned to meet those needs. Remember, your EFMP FS coordinator also provides assistance to all DoD ID card holders.
Listed here are some of the major roles and responsibilities of the EFMP FS coordinators at your installation. They do much more than you see listed. Your coordinator will provide you with the appropriate community resources needed while you and your family are assigned, to include ensuring a warm handoff happens from location to location. During the local orientation, your coordinator will talk in details about programs and services unique to your installation, as well as explain more about the family needs assessment and the services plan designed to assist you.
These next few slides will cover several key resources and services designed specifically to meet the needs of both adults and children with special needs. Each installation offers various support groups, classes, workshops, and fairs that you should find very helpful to include the new installation orientation. If you would like to obtain information on a specific workshop not offered at your installation, perhaps something you've experienced at another location, please feel free to speak with your EFMP FS coordinator regarding this. Let's take a look at some of the most common groups and classes offered around the Air Force. As you can see here, workshops do vary. Free EFMP resource fairs are very popular, where there are a host of numerous agencies and vendors in attendance. Oftentimes, you'll find free games, prizes, and food, but most importantly, the resource fairs will afford you an opportunity to meet face-to-face with special needs representatives, get critical questions answered by experts, collect handouts, and gain access to other useful information in the community.
These are examples of some of the agencies you could be referred to depending on your needs. For instance, Any Baby Can promotes healthy children by strengthening parents in home therapy, visitation, community classes, and support groups. Easter Seals provides services, outreach, and education so people with disabilities can live, learn, work, and play in the community. This agency promotes inclusion. The ARC covers over 100 different diagnoses, for example, autism, ADHD, Down syndrome, and much more. There are hundreds and hundreds of local, state, and federal agencies around the world in which families can be provided information and referral for tailored assistance.
The Military Child Education Coalition, referred to as MCEC, is a nonprofit organization that advocates for the educational opportunities of military-connected students grades K through 12. They are also funded by the Air Force to offer an array of helpful one-day trainings in military communities throughout the school year. Not all installations were approved to offer a training this school year. If approved, the training is open to local school district personnel, parents, community leaders, and installation professionals. We want school district personnel well trained on how to support military-connected students, since they are in close contact with our students daily. Our installation school liaison has the lead on the training, but the EFMP FS coordinator works in close partnership with the school liaison, which is another great resource for you. Your EFMP FS coordinator can help you get signed up for any of the MCEC trainings if you are interested in attending. Specialized training of military parents, referred to as STOMP, is more parent-directed training taught by special needs experts. This Air Force-funded training provides a wealth of information on some of the subjects you see listed here. Only a few installations were approved to offer the 2-day STOMP in-seat training this year, But fortunately, the Air Force also funded a few webinars for families to participate in throughout the year. Your EFMP FS coordinator can share webinar details with you. STOP trainings are open to parents, educators, as well as installation professionals. Again, the training is primarily parent-directed.
Two great resources available at your installation are Direct Step, which is specialized training for education professionals, and Special Ed Connection. These are simply two additional tools you may want to be aware of. Direct Step offers free online self-paced e-courses you can choose to take online any time of the day. They cover legal requirements and best practices on just about any special needs topic you can think of. Special Ed Connection is a researchable database that provides tools and resources to help you gain more clarity on special education requirements and services and how they work. It includes legal cases, federal regulations, and practical guidance on more than 450 topics. This will definitely help you navigate more effectively through the sometimes complex world of special education. Both resources put a wealth of information right at your fingertips. See your EFMPFS coordinator for access and more information. The Air Force Respite Child Care Program, contracted through Child Care Aware of America, currently provides parents up to 40 hours of free child care per child to help reduce stresses associated with caring for a special needs child while attending appointments, running errands, or taking a breather. Siblings 12 years old and under of a special needs child can also be cared for at no cost. The care is typically provided in the child's home or in a licensed family child care provider's home. Providers are thoroughly screened, background checked, and professionally trained. The EFMPFS coordinator is responsible for helping to market this valuable program, but please visit the website listed here for enrollment details. The Air Force Respite Child Care Program is open to active duty Air Force, Air National Guard, and Air Force Reserve members enrolled in the EFMP with a moderate to severe diagnosis. Our sister services offer a separate program for their members, which you can be referred to.
Lastly, EFMP adult events and children camps have been extremely popular and well attended at installations throughout the Air Force to help promote wellness and build resiliency for our special needs family members. Events may range from horseback riding therapy, overnight events, sensory camps, to an array of adult events. It's important to note that all events do offer an educational component. As we mentioned earlier, every orientation attendee will have an opportunity to personally connect with EFMP-FS staff and in many cases connect with Airman and Family Readiness Center staff to get all program-related questions answered. Lastly, it's important to note that no matter what your concern is, your EFMP-FS coordinator is ready and willing to assess your needs and ensure you're properly referred to the appropriate community resource which ensures success for your family.